Peace. Hey, Sawabana. Happy New Year. This is Keisha Tarot, and I'm back to give a reading for Libra. Today is June the 12th, 2026, and I hope you're good, Libra. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, psychologically, financially, globally, holistically, emphatically, joyously, and otherwise. We're going to get started, okay? Mother, Father, Son, Moon, divine ancestors, holy angel, spiritual, righteous tribe, ascended masters, please give me the cards and most clear, concise message for my Libra tribe and my Leo cross watchers as well. Please protect me from any seen or unseen negative energy that would seek to deter the message or sully my name or work. Please return to sender any negative energy that's being sent to me. Pay it forward 1 trillion fold, and alchemize anything coming in my direction that's not meant well for me into nothing but benefits and blessings in the way of folding money, stocks, dividends, and bonds. As above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Ashe, abracadabra, amen, so mote it be. Sorry I had candy. I'm like licking off the remnants of the candy. I've been doing these dice with all of the signs before you. They're just fun. They're not really tarot inspired, but if you're initiated and you're in the know, then you know that anything almost can be used to read or see if you know, it's not on you, it's in you. If you have it, if you have the ability, you can use it. So these are actually writing dice. I'm enjoying them quite a bit. Okay. So we have, who are we talking about? A teen, a needy teen, a privileged needy teen, an empathetic, privileged needy teen. Not uncommon of most teens. Something that occurred in the past. Theme is hope. There is hope for this empathetic, privileged, needy teen. Okay, they feel like an outsider. They're in your hometown. This could be your child, your niece, your nephew, a child of one of your friends or your significant other, versus nature. Okay, so you might want to check on either, if you have children, check on your children, or if your significant other has children, check on them, or any special nieces or nephews. You might want to check on them at this time. Just see how they're doing. It's not a particularly, alarming message. Hope, something from the past. They feel like an outsider at times, not uncommon for teenagers. Needy, privileged, empathetic, sounds like a sweetheart, versus nature. Just just check in with them. Just check in with them. Just like I'm about to check in with you. Okay, Libra? Check in with your people. This is upside down. Just like I'm about to check in with you. Okay? Reading for Libra spirit. Give me the cards I need to see for the Libra. Okay, you got 3 cards. I might leave it there. 3 card draw. Emotional loss, conflict and defeat, solitude. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot. That's heavy, Libra. Emotional loss. It's 5 there. Just chaos. Conflict and defeat. Another 5. 55 might have a meaning. Okay, 55 is 10, 10 is 1. You could be a life path 1. Your birthday could be on the 5th. You could be 55 years old. You could have been born in 1955, or 55 could have some other sort of meaning or relevance to you. And then you have 9, solitude. In September, you could be a life path 9. A Virgo could have something to do with this, okay, or not. Underneath the deck, sacrifice. You could have recently made a sacrifice or need to make a sacrifice. We have 12 at the top. That's 3. That's creation. I think it's also the Empress. Is it? What's going on, Libra? What is going on? I'm going to use this deck. Let's see. Also, the dice reading may have no correlation to this card reading, okay? It's just a completely different manipulative that I'm using because I find it exciting, but it doesn't necessarily have to go hand in hand with the cards, okay? Okay. So first card for emotional loss is block, return to sender. Okay. You have divine protection. For conflict and defeat, you have broken heart, third party. This is pretty clear, Libra. This is coming out pretty clearly. No, and I pulled 2 instead of pulling 1. And then I have solitude. Shoot your shot, outgoing, what you doing, can we talk, I'm sorry. And then 6th house, responsibility, mutable, earth, Virgo. Okay, that's coming out with solitude. Okay, underneath the deck, you have 10th house, another earth sign, Capricorn. Okay, sacrifice. Okay, so let's see here. What is it? I see that someone is blocked. Someone that made you feel an emotional loss, or someone that you made feel emotionally lost. Someone's blocked, okay? And any sort of energy that they're sending is being returned to sender. Someone is brokenhearted because of conflict and defeat, and someone is in solitude, or Virgo is in solitude. Someone's trying to contact them, or a Virgo is trying to contact you to apologize, or you're trying to contact a Virgo to apologize, okay? But it looks like the energy of this has to do with a sacrifice that potentially was made or was not made. A sacrifice that was or was not made that ultimately caused emotional loss, conflict, defeat, and solitude, okay? So I think estrangement. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you going through right now, Libra. Okay. This is, you have 3 of Pentacles, someone that you used to work with, again, an earth sign card, okay? Page of Cups, someone that you loved, okay? Page of Pentacles, these are all immature cards though. Page of Pentacles, once again, an earth sign card. So this definitely has to do with the relationship between you and someone that was, if not in the least, an earth sign, someone that you had a foundational, firm, stable relationship with, okay? Or at least you thought you did, okay? Underneath the deck is the Hangman, but now you have a different perspective on that because of a sacrifice that this person did not make, and it could have been during the Capricorn season. Maybe it was in December, January, top of the year that you came to the conclusion that this person, they either sacrificed you or they wasn't going to make a sacrifice for you, one or the other. Okay, one or the other. Okay, but it was a third party involved, and definitely some hearts were broken. This, there was in that third party relationship, there was a set of twin flames there. I don't know if it's you and the earth sign or the earth sign and someone else, but someone is married to someone, because I see family, lover, friend, and the other they were not married to. So a married person had an affair on their person, their significant other, with a friend. And this caused a lot of harm and hurt and pain and tears, okay, loss, defeat, conflict, okay. It was a mess. Good Lord. I don't know why people do these things. People you have to live in your truth. And people also need to not endeavor with people that are taken. And people that are taken need to not be out acting like they're single, because some of the most single people on the planet are taken. So, you know, there's a lot of blame to go around. Somebody could have been so messed up over this. They had heart problems and or literally like I see a heart attack. I see, yeah, vomiting, heaving, just a really like wrenching, gut wrenching, okay? It's definitely Six of Pentacles, something from the past that people were giving to. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles. Now there's a new start. What for Queen of Fortune or Wheel of Fortune? Sovereignty. Yeah, but now someone is having a new start by themselves, okay? They're sovereign, okay? And they've gone within. The Hermit card. Okay, Libra, the Hermit card. So you might have went within from this horrible experience. Okay, and the Empress. You can have any love that you'd like, okay? That's what this is saying. The Empress, Knight of Cups. This person also wants to apologize to you. Knight of Cups. And also it says it on the card, so that's double confirmation. This person would like to talk to you. They'd like to apologize, but I think you're in self-isolation, solitude, okay? You're not talking right now, okay? You don't want to know. You don't want to speak about it. You're actually sacrificing this love, okay? You're over this situation, okay? Let's see. What did this person do? What did this person do to Libra? Well, how does this person feel about Libra? Maybe a better question. We already know what they did to you. How do they truly feel about the Libra? How does this person truly feel about the Libra? Seven of Wands. Okay, let me get another card here. Seven of Cups. Ten of Wands. Eight of Swords. Not the best. Okay, Ten of Wands. They feel like this is a burden. Seven of Cups. They feel like this is, you know, they feel like this is optional. Seven of Wands. And they may want to resist the situation, okay? Where are you with it now? How do you feel about them, Libra? How do you feel about them? Eight of Cups, you want to walk away. So at least you all are on the same page, okay? You want to walk away. Eight of Pentacles under the deck, okay? You're trying to focus on yourself right now and look to pour love into yourself right now. So this isn't a win-win for either party. So then what's the advice then? What's the advice for the Libra? Okay. So the advice is to go within, okay? Do some reflection, do some alone time so that you can search your soul. Hermit card, number 9 there. Go within. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Manifest new ideas, grow, cultivate, work on yourself, heal, till the soil. Okay, you might want to do some gardening. Okay, the Tower underneath the deck. That is a major change, okay? Okay, major change. And underneath, Queen of Swords. I get from all of these together, and Tower is 16, that's a 7, so that's a spiritual change in particular, okay? So how you see things on a spiritual level and on a soul level needs to change dramatically, okay? This is really saying to just take some time to go within, isolate, discover yourself again. You're going to do that in solitude. That's where you're going to find the inner guidance that you need. And during this time that you're spending alone, focusing on yourself, cultivating, your goals, reaching new desires, this is when you're going to manifest something great, okay? And you're going to pop out, okay? You're going to be clear. You're going to find clarity. Queen of Swords underneath the deck, okay? But you just have to give yourself some time. And this is going to take place during the late summer season. So I think summer is in about a week. Summer starts in about a week, and it goes into September, right? Like the 3rd week of September or so. So basically this is saying that you need to take the summer to go within, focus on yourself, do some soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, some meditation, do some reflecting of, what you got out of, what you persevered, and give some consideration and thought to your future and what you want to invest in moving forward as we look upon the fall, okay? That's your advice, okay? That's your advice. So Libra, if this message resonated with you, I hope it did give you some clarity on your situation, okay? And if you like my vibe, then I'll be here next Thursday, so come back and see me. I'd love to see you. As usual, it's always an honor. And remember, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And God loves you, and I'm trying. Bye.